So what I did was I primed with both the Photo Focus primer from Wet n Wild, which is freaking amazing, and then the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer in Pale. It's just basically a white concealer. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using the Nicka K Poison Apple palette, and this is what it looks like. My friend Alicia sent it to me for Christmas, and I think she said she got this from like a beauty supply store. So that's what that looks like. It's freaking gorgeous. Like, it's right up my alley with the colors. And if you see on the back, there's E's and B's, and the E stands for eyeshadow and the B stand for blush. So the first time I used this, I was using blush as eyeshadows, but it worked out pretty well for me. I didn't get any allergic reactions or anything, so that's just what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna use it as an eyeshadow palette because honestly, these squares are so tiny to be used as blushes. But anyways, fluffy brush like this one. It's fluffy, but it's also dense, so like it won't get too out of control. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use this color right here, and these don't have any names, but this is technically a blush, but I'm using it as an eyeshadow. It's kind of like it looks more bright on camera, but like I said, during editing I don't know how it's gonna look. So that's what that looks like. I'm just gonna get it on that brush, my crease as my transition. So like, as you can see, it's hella pigmented. Then you just, what I normally do is I just like blend it as I go. You could always just apply the color and then blend it out, but I blend as I go just to try and save time, even though I tend to talk a lot. Once you have something like that, and it looks very, very bright, but it's more of like a muted like candy apple red. So take with that what you will. Coastal Scents brush, it looks like this. It has like the pointed tip kind of, and it's also a dense eyeshadow brush. And I'm gonna go in with this deeper red, like burgundy red color. It leans more on like the purpley red side into the crease to deepen that crease up, just so there's like a little bit of the candy red to peek through. Always bring it to the outer corner and fade it in. So just to show you a difference, this is with the burgundy red, and then this is just without. So I mean, sometimes it looks like there's not a difference, but side by side you can see. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this flat brush that I've been loving for highlighting my brow bone and all that, and I'm going to take this cream color right here. And I'm not sure if it's picking it up on camera, but there is a pink undertone to it right there. It's like a pink undertone. It's really pretty, and I'm just gonna get that on my brush and put that on my brow bone. And this is a matte. All the shades that I've used so far are mattes, if you couldn't tell. What I'm gonna do is just going to, it's not going to highlight your brow bone per se, but what I use it for is to blend out the edges, just so there's no harsh edges. So when I first used this palette, I immediately went for this shade right here for the lid. It's more of like a cranberry shimmery shade. However, I think I'm gonna go for a different shade today. I'm gonna go for this one. This is like a I am not used to having long nails, because then I dig my nails and everything. Gold. It's kind of like an almost antique gold shade. It's really pretty. These shimmers are really, really pigmented, and I really like them. I know I say really, really a lot, but I'm just gonna take this eyeshadow brush right here. It's just a Tokidoki one I got in a set like years and years ago. And I'm just going to pick that shade up. I'm not sure if you can use these wet, because usually if you use shadows wet, if you use brushes that are wet with shadows like this, they form that like crust on it, and I really don't want to try that, but this seems to work. And if all else fails, just use your finger. So I'm just patting it on. I'm really like conflicted on if I want to do liner or not, because every time I do liner it always ends up real thick, and then like you can barely see what's on the lid. So I think I'm gonna skip it personally for me. If you want to, go ahead and do your normal like liner routine. If I didn't do such dramatic makeup, I would probably do liner because I wouldn't care about what's on the eyeshadow or on the eyelid, but I do care how like this is, so I'm just not going to do liner. I'm just gonna curl my lashes. I'm just gonna use the L'Oreal Voluminous Original. This is in the shade Black is Black. So can I just tell you that I still can't get over how like amazing this mascara is. Like, it lifts my lashes, it elongates them, and it's like, I don't know, it just like opens up my eyes. I can't say enough good things about that mascara, and I really like am so happy that Alicia sent me that. Anyways, what I put in my waterline is the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in Honey Dude. It's the flesh tone color, and I actually prefer this over white. I think it gives like a more natural eyeliner color to your waterline. I don't even know what I'm talking about. So what I'm gonna do, which I should have did this one off camera anyway, I'm just gonna fill in my eyebrows with the BH Cosmetics one, and I'll be back to show you what else I did. So I just went ahead and powdered my face, and I just used my favorite, which is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus powder, and then I contoured a little bit because I don't know. So today I used the Wet n Wild Mega Glow contouring palette, and this is that's how you see it. That I honestly just used the bronzer side. It's this, and that's what I'm contoured with. Oh, sorry about that. Tommy went on break and he was texting me, so I didn't want to like have my phone be blowing up and then all that. But what I did was I just put some shadow underneath the eye because I completely forgot that I was filming, and then I was like, oh wait, I'm filming. So I just used this shade and this shade, and I did like a gradient underneath my eye, and then I took some more of this shade and like blew it out a little more on the like under the dark burgundy NYX matte finish setting spray, just to like make everything melt together. So if you feel like it's not dark enough underneath the shadow, you can always add more like dark red burgundy. Like on the inner corner, I don't know if you can tell, it's kind of subtle, but I didn't really want like a in your face like inner corner highlight. I used the Wet n Wild Color Icon pigment in Gilded Crown, and this is just more of like your true gold color. I'm gonna add some mascara on the lower lash line that ties the look together. I'm also getting some like Helena vibes from this, only I didn't use really dark colors, just more so like the red and the burgundy color, but like I said, to each their own. And I did not add any blush, so bang, and it's from the NYX Sweet Cheeks matte blush, and this is, oh, that was not good, I just like threw my blush. It's more of like a brownie red, like there's still some red undertones, but I feel like I'm using Red Riot a lot. Maybe that would have went better with this look, but whatever. So I'm just gonna lightly put it on. It's the NYX Shimmer Down pigment in Nude. because I have like a rose gold one, but it's called mauve pink, but it's like pretty much just glitter. So I think I'm just gonna use some of this. This is gonna be for highlight. Oh, that is like very, very pigmented on the tip of my nose. Watch the lips. You can go either way. You can go neutral, or you can go red or pink. I'm gonna try this lipstick from Walmart. It's the In Studio Cosmetics lipstick, and it's in the color. Um, they have like this whole line. It's called In Studio, and they're like a dollar. They're like $1.27 and under. So we're just gonna try this color and see how it looks. That's what that looks like. On camera, it's looking like bright fire engine red, and it's really not. In real life, it's more of like a berry red, so it goes perfectly with the look. Yeah, so this is what the final product is. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good day, and don't forget to either like, comment, or subscribe, or all three.